I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. Do you want to be buried in a pet cemetery? Because I sure don't want. I think GOP got buried in a pet cemetery. There was a report on the internet that I saw on the ex Johnny Anonymous's page that was talking about a group that were anonymous masks. I want to tell you, I don't have an anonymous mask. The only mask I have is Bud. We're gonna put Bud on. We're gonna put Bud. Yeah, Bud here. He's. This is a Draco. This is a Draco alien, a gray. And his name's Bud. We're gonna actually get a head for him today, and I'm gonna find a head for him. It is Halloween week, folks. It's Halloween, folks, and Nancy Pelosi wants to do a vote on Halloween, the most satanic holiday of the year, folks. Yes, the Democrats are evil. They are beyond evil. They are so evil that evil itself is turning over in Lucifer's grave. Yes, folks, this onslaught of Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi and her little whining bitch ass Democrats, and I want to make that extreme. We might have to blip this out later. They are now going after Donald Trump for a phone call that he had with the Ukrainian president. Well, Biden and his son were taking major money, millions of dollars. Okay? And they're like, oh, we stopped aid. No, we never stopped aid. The Democrats stopped the aid to go into Ukraine. Folks, then we're having the Palestinian leader of the Palestinian parliament. He stepped down because Hezbollah has completely taken over, folks. So now we have the Jews and we have the Hezbollah, which are terrorists. Then we have ISIS, which are terrorists, with the two leaders of ISIS got blown up in a tunnel with two kids. So now they're really going to pay for it in hell, folks. Really going to pay for it in hell. You know, and are they talking about that? No, they're talking about Donald Trump impeachment. Folks, they even supposedly booed him. Trump go to jail, lock him up. For what? For making this country great again? That now that the media is making Donald Trump look so bad. Okay, Donald Trump stepped down, and you get him up. You got Michael Pence, who's just as good as, not as good, but next step down. Okay, and will do just as better job. I mean, same job or similar job as Trump will do. And what are you going to do? Impeach him for some other crap? And then you're doing the impeachment hearings down in the basement, because that's where y'all belong, down in the basement of the darn Congress, because you won't let the Republicans in. And then Jim Jordan is like all talking about, you know, we need to have transparency, we need to have depositions, we need to be able to due process. We're not having due process in this country at all. It's divided this country into pieces. Okay, and we have these great human fires going on over there in we have these fires going on in California that are being wind by 85-mile-an-hour wind gusts. You know, these fires are happening because California has blown up with population to the point where they're in an area where there's fires. Now, if you build dome huts, dome buildings that were concrete, everybody wants to build these square houses and everything. No, you build dome houses like everybody would do it on Mars. You build domes. There's domes on the moon. And the moon is being attacked every day. There's been all kinds of activity on the moon, folks. The Draconians are getting their butts whooped. Who are the Draconians? They are the workers of the fallen angels. They are the workers of the devil. They are the workers, the ones that are making the negative energy that's being projected from the moon onto this here planet. If you don't like it, get on the back of the bus and fall off. How about that? Okay? The truth is, God's coming back. Jesus will be back here very soon. He's on the moon kicking butt right now. Okay? And God's just planning what he's going to do with the Draconians and the aliens very soon. I was wondering what the Anunnaki are going to talk about this as well, because Planet X is coming here very soon. Man, who it is? Jordan Maxwell's talked about Planet X. Paul Begley is talking about Planet X. That guy that really like to talk about that is on that does the Watchers video, Eleazar Marzulli. He's talking about Planet X. Planet X is a maneuverable planet through the dimensional time system. We have 23 different dimensions in our solar system. It can go through different, it phases in and out because it's a magnetic planet. It's a magnetic planet. It's a gigantic magnetic star run by supposedly the Anunnaki homeworld. They are light beings. The Anunnaki are not the greatest people or entity that you want to deal with because they're just a-holes. Okay? Yes, they can make themselves into a human with no face that Michael Lee Hill has talked about. But are they, and they always hang out at pagan festivals because they're pagans themselves. Okay? And, God knows about them. He lets them exist. Okay? But this planet is ripe for the riping, put it this. It is ripe for the harvest of our souls. That the devil wants our souls. God wants all the believers' souls. And what's in the middle? We'll actually find out what purgatory is, folks. There is no purgatory in the Bible. It hasn't even been written yet. But it will be written one day very soon about the Middle East. The Middle East is now the Kurds are getting annihilated. Trump pulled out. We have been there for 12 years helping, the Kurds, and we've been helping these tribes that are Muslims, help them out, financially, militarily, and everything. We are going to stay in Syria and protect our oil fields, which from what I understand, the real Christians of the Kurds are by the oil fields, because I don't think you'd be stupid enough to be going fight the Turks. So if you fighting Turkey, it's like fighting the Irish back in the day when we had kilts. You don't fight Turkey. You just get out of their way. Okay, whatever Turkey's another Muslim nation. We are seeing the coalition of all these Muslim nations surround Israel and what they say in the Bible to destroy Israel. Now, when Israel does or supposedly falls or going to fall, God will be coming back. So that's going to happen probably in the next 3 years or so. Okay, next 3 or so years ago. Abraham Lincoln was right, free the slaves. And the slaves were the only ones that got free, actually got real land free for us to actually own land. You don't own the property of your home. The IRS does. The IRS is legal mafia, folks. The Federal Reserve is legal mafia. They're mafia in this country. Our government is legal mafia. They're mafia. They're not here for your people. There's a few good people in the Republican side, and there's a few good people in Trump's cabinet. But Trump is going against the grain of all what gone. He's gone past what Kennedy did, because Kennedy wanted to expose all the UFOs. Why? Because his uncle had the time machine, folks. His uncle, way back in the day, had worked with Nikola Tesla, Trump's uncles, cousins. There's relatives like that. Trump is a patriot. Okay, and if you don't like that he isn't a patriot, then suck it. I don't care. We are coming with the Civil War here, folks. My mouth is my gun. It's my machine gun. And if you don't like it, get on the back of the Democrat bus and fall off, okay? Maybe fall off into a pile of manure, okay? That's where you belong. Are you serious? That's where you Democrats belong, in a pile of manure. I finally figured out where a good place for them. Okay? We all should just pile up the ones that are not doing this country any good. They're not getting anything done for our country. They have not passed any new laws or even looked over other laws that they're already supposed to. The Supreme Court is going through all this crap, but Trump has got all these new judges in there, all respected constitutionalists, folks. There is a calling coming. We all need to call and rise up. If they do this thing on Halloween, we all need to get pitchforks and our guns and go down to Washington, D.C. And if Trump can't get them out, we all, million strong, will get these Democrats out. We'll all surround the Capitol, wait till they come out, and you're all going to leave, and you're not coming back. Or that movie, Mars Attacks, when the Martians come in there and they take out the Democrats first, and then the Republicans and the Congress and everything. Maybe that'll happen. I don't want to see all of our congressmen dead, but it's getting to that point that they're all dirty in some aspect. Except Jim Jordan's a really cool guy, and I don't think he's dirty. There's a handful of people I think should be protected. Trump, Jim Jordan, other people just should be protected. But the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, no, she should be punted to the moon, right where the Tarancos belong, So, end of that.